Hi ladies, I am here to talk to you about the 31 days of 31 fundraiser. My husband just got home and he told me that the house looks like a mess. So, excuse my backdrop. But I just kind of wanted to stop in and share with you guys how I have been running the 31 days of 31 fundraiser. We are in our third week of selling tickets and we are more than halfway done. And we still have 2.5 weeks left before we need to close it out and make sure that everything is in on time. So I am pretty excited to share this opportunity with you because it is a wonderful fundraiser and it is a complete non-commission based fundraiser, which even makes it a little bit better. So before you even think about starting to do this fundraiser, you really need to do your math. The math is the most important part because if you're off on that, you're going to be in the hole, or you're going to be kind of suffering in how to figure out how to make up that money and all of that. So make sure your math is right, and how I made sure that my math was right is I actually made my calendar. So I made my calendar of giveaway items, and then I went on and I put in the order. So it's sitting in my order bar. I have not placed the order yet because I have not sold all my tickets, but I put in the order so that way I can find out how much it's going to be after tax and shipping. So my products that you're going to see on the calendar comes to $1,298.20. That's how much it's going to cost after tax and shipping. So what then I am going to do is I'm going to say I want to raise $1,000 for the organization. So then I add those two together, which gives me $2,298.20. And then I'm going to divide that by 5. And the reason I'm doing that is because my tickets are $5 each. So 5 divided by $2,298.20 gives me 459.64, so 460 tickets. So I need to sell 460 tickets in order to make sure that I am making $1,000 for the foundation and enough money to purchase all of these tickets or all of these products. Okay, so now that my math is done, and if you decide to do it with a school or a church or a Girl Scout club or whatever, you then divide it as to how many people are going to be doing the selling. So if you have like 80 kids selling 460 tickets, they're going to be each selling roughly 6 tickets a piece. Okay, so you have to take the math a step further if you're doing it that way. If you're doing something like how I'm doing, where we've got a handful of people that are just trying to sell up all the tickets, we made packs of 50, and when they're done with that pack, they get another pack. So that way, that made our process a little bit easier. So once you have that done, you're going to write up a letter that explains all of that. And in this letter, it's going to explain who I am, what 31 is, and then what organization you're doing it for, why you've decided to do it for them, and then what is the 31 days of 31? How does it work? Explain that to them. And then here's what your school or organization is going to receive, as well as the top 3 sellers. I am giving hostess credit to the top 3 sellers. It's $125 for first place, $75 for second place, and $50 for third place. Hostess credit. Again, none of my money is coming out of my pocket for this. This is all from the hostesses. So that's that. And so once they approve this, the reason you have to do this for those organizations or those schools or whatever is because they have to vote on it. They have to get it approved through the board on fundraisers before they can actually do them. If you do something on your own that you just want to raise money and donate to something like the Susan G. Komen Foundation or Crohn's and colitis or whatever, you don't have to do that because it doesn't have to be approved by their board. It is all on you to do the job. It's just a donation, okay? So once they have approved it, and then once you are moving on to the next step to create your packet, you will create a packet. We got these cute purple folders because Crohn's and colitis is purple. We printed off our tickets on purple paper, and then we have a seller's guide in a nutshell. And that basically is, here's what's going to be in your packet. Here's what your job is, your deadline, what will you receive. It tells them what the top 3 sellers are going to earn as well. And then the delivery process. Okay, so I get all of those things together, and then I'm putting it in a yellow folder. This way, all the money will stay in there, all the tickets will stay in there, and then when it's all done and said, it all goes to one person. It's a whole lot easier that way. Okay, so it's all said and done. All the tickets have been sold off, and you made a killing off of it, and it was a great success, and everything is happy, and everybody loves how the whole thing went, yada, yada, yada. Now what? Well, with this catalog, or with this calendar, you have 32 open specials. I highly recommend selling off those specials while you're selling your tickets as well. So carry around your monthly special and some order forms, and be like, hey, you bought a ticket. Would you like one of these specials? You don't have to spend the $35 to get in on it. You just buy the special for the special. Okay, so it's 32 open specials. That's going to boost your PV up. So you can either boost up your first, second, and third place winners, or you can add in some extra winners, or you can keep it for yourself. However you want to do it, that's completely up to you. Now, the hostess exclusive items, I am giving those to the top people who are in charge of this, who are running it and selling off the tickets. That way, everybody's getting something. Okay, so that's how that's going to work. It's going to be super cool, and you're not spending a single penny of your own. So now the order has been placed. All the money is in. You're going to write your check for the organization of whatever's left over from the fundraiser, and you're going to deliver that to either the school or the foundation, or you're going to mail it, or however you're going to do it. And you are going to then catalog your products when they come in. And so day 1 product, you're going to put a sticky note or whatever on it. It says day 1, day 2, day 3, so on and so forth. And then you're going to deliver it to the person who's going to do the drawing. And they are going to pull a name out of a organizing utility tote, because you have so many tickets, and they are going to pull a winner every day. Now, you can change how you do that. Like, we are doing it in December, so we're drawing all of the names in one day. First name out is day 1, second name's out day 2, so on and so forth. That way they'll have their products before Christmas time. So, then the products are delivered. There is no exchanges, no trades, no returns, no... What you got is what you got. You can't exchange it for anything else. We decided as a collective team to order all of our products in the Purple Awesome Blossom or in Spirit Purple if they're allowed, or if they're available in them. If they are not, we went with a solid standard pattern or one, a top seller pattern, depending on the product. So that's how that works. It's pretty simple. It's pretty self-explanatory. Now, the one question I did get is, what if you don't sell enough tickets to cover the cost? Well, you can either do it 2 ways. If you made enough money to cover the cost of all the products, but you didn't sell enough to do more, you can let the company or the organization or school or whatever know. You can still place your order for the products, and then I would just give my commission. Now, chances are that's not going to happen, but if it does, you can. If you don't make enough money for all of the products, you just send the money back to the people. You have all their contact information. You know how many tickets each person bought. You just return their money to them. And just with a little letter saying, I'm so sorry, but unfortunately this fundraiser did not reach its goal, and I hope that next year or next time around we can count on you to help us out again. Just something simple. Maybe offer them like a discount card or a free gift, a small nail file or something, as a thank you for helping. So those are my 2 ways of fixing it if it doesn't follow through. However, it's going to work. It's a really great fundraiser. People are like, $5 for 50-some items? Yeah, count me in. So that's not going to be your issue. And as I say that, there are products on here that are not less than $22. I do have a thermal tote and a perfect bottle thermal. The thermal tote is paired with a rosette clip. the Perfect Bottle Thermal will have a specialty wine put in it. So that boosts up the product value. So that's it. I hope that answered all of your questions. If you have any more, please feel free to comment or post on this, and or on our team page, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. Have a great day, ladies.